How to set up a postcard campaign in Universe. Once you've created an audience, it will appear as an audience card at the top of your admin dashboard. Click into the audience to start creating outreach to that group. Once you're in the audience, select New Outreach and then click Postcards. You can name your postcard campaign where prompted. You'll probably want to put the specific list name, date of the outreach, or something that will identify it for later when you might be looking back at this outreach. And then you can set some of the initial settings for this outreach. The hours your event will be live, what shows up on the person preview card, which households to include, all household members even if they're not in this audience. You can customize your return address in this box if you'd like to include a custom return address. And then when you're ready, click Next. On the next screen, you'll pick the survey questions that your volunteers will ask and record results for in their postcards. These questions can be preset for the entire account in your account settings, but you can also edit them per outreach. For example, you might set the account-wide questions to be something like, will you vote for my campaign? Something you know you'll want to ask in every outreach. But here you can also add any question you'd like your volunteers to ask in this specific postcard campaign only. You can customize the question type, you can customize the icon for the question, and you can add whatever question text you want. When you're ready, click Next. Here you'll be able to create a sample letter for your volunteers to use when they're writing their own postcards. Your volunteers can use this as a guide for what they should be writing in their personal letters. You can write in your sample text right in here, and then when you're ready, click Next. On this next page, you can filter the recipients for your postcard list based on their past responses to questions. As a note, you can only sort like this in specific outreaches. If you remember, when you're cutting an audience list, you can only filter by demographic information from the voter file. Here in an outreach, you can target your outreach to how voters have interacted with your campaign in the past. So you can choose account-wide questions such as voted already. You can choose responses based on your past outreach. So maybe if somebody wasn't home during your last walking outreach, you can narrow by that outreach specifically and toggle these filters on and off. When you're done narrowing your list by past answers, click Create. The end of the creation flow will bring you to an outreach dashboard where you can start bringing in your volunteers.